Ladies and gentlemen, as if the action was not heated enough, there's a little bit of special drama coming up in this fourth match, but we will get to that soon. Any of you tuning in just now, this is Game 4 of the After Hours Gaming League Semifinals number 2 between Google and Zynga. I'm Day 9, and amazingly enough, one of the smallest companies in the entire tournament, Zynga, is currently one game away from facing the largest team in the tournament, Team Microsoft. But can Zynga manage to take down the tech giant Google in this upcoming match? Let's find out right now as we go into game number 4. What's with this extra drama? That is right, it is Tyre versus Fredo. As everyone knows, hey again, what are they referring to? In week number 6 of Zynga versus Google, Tyre said, "Oh hey, I love Farmville," to which Fredo said thanks, to which Tyre replied, "Those games require no skill, LOL. And you know what Fredo did? He ate pool sunken rushed and won. So can Tyre break the curse, not try to do a little smack talk that he can't back up with any sort of early cheese defense, or will there be a second cheese attempt? So far it looks like the mana is running high and the builds are running normally. Tyre, the man that lost to the 8 pool last game, now building himself a drone and an overlord. We do have a Zerg vs. Zerg on Typhon Peaks. Zynga, Zerg in the bottom left, Fredo from Team Zynga, Tyre from Team Google in the bottom right. Both players look like they are advancing forward with that scout drone, but it looks like they're going to be heading... Oh wait, Fredo! Oh no, Fredo! Heading up to the top left corner, but the Google Zerg, of course, as you would expect, is really good at searching out and finding people. Now going to the bottom left, going to find his opponent. We see the early gas from both players. It could be a little Ling Bane Linging action. Both players doing a bit of a fairly standard opening. So everything's looking quite good as of now. Might be a Baneling versus Baneling war. I sincerely hope we see more spine crawlers on each other's bases. Now the drone from Tyre reaching Fredo, finding out that all is essentially mirrored with him. So no player really has any clear advantage, or should I even say any difference. In StarCraft 2, you always want to try to exploit the differences. I have faster units, you have slower units, so I am going to play by counterattacking these kinds of things. But because it's going to be identical openings, this can make a lot of more inexperienced players uneasy. We see, oh no, Fredo a little bit behind with that one drone, but essentially the difference is negligible. As we move through the bases, we do know Tyre has the advantage of knowing exactly what the opponent is doing, but Fredo is going to have the advantage of having his overlords in a slightly better position. There's the one wandering drone from Fredo. The Zynga Zerg in orange from Team Dog Archon. For any of you who did not know, that is the name of the Zynga team, Dog Archon, because their mascot is a dog, and Archons are pretty awesome units. Mash them together, and you have the sweetest team name in history. There's a Zergling speed from both players coming, 4 Zerglings for both pairs, but will Fredo get his Overlord caught out of position? The Queen from the Google Zerg player is getting ready to pop out. Uh-oh, it's a Baneling nest, but what's going to be happening here for Fredo? Oh no, Fredo is saving up money. He will be going for an early expand. Now, this doesn't mean that Fredo is dead and out of the water yet, but it does mean he's going to need to have absolutely astoundingly good control. As we saw in Game 2 Preposterous, the senior artist from Zynga landed the sickest Baneling blast ever against the Zerglings of Hello World. Can it happen once again? But this time for Team Google, Tyre from Team Google getting very close to planting down those ever so important Banelings. We see a couple of Overlords in the middle, revealing all at this point in time. We see the Baneling speeds are essentially lined up. A few more seconds of time out for Tyre. And it looks like Tyre, oh no, is going to be ready to engage. He's trying to gather everything together. There's the expansion attempt from the Zynga Zerg. The Google Zerg building Banelings. Oh no! He reveals the Banelings. So now Fredo knows the Banelings are coming, but can he get up enough defenses in time? Wow! Barely getting the Zergling speed up. One Zergling pops, but of course lives are not really valued in Zerg society. Only having more stuff. We see Fredo now trying to get as many Zerglings as he can to deal with this influx of Banelings, but here come the troopers. There they are. There's the pair of Banelings. You don't need a lot of Banelings. Oh no, he's going to try to run through the shrubbery. Be careful! No! A huge hit goes down. The Zynga Zerg loses almost all of the Zerglings that he had to be able to set this defense up. Now 21 Zerglings for Tyre, the Google Zerg. Can Google manage to escape a clean elimination? It looks like the Zynga Zerg is in a lot of trouble. Google Zerg. Uh-oh, having Banelings right at the front of the Zynga Zerg base. Fredo from Team Zynga, 8 pooled in their first time, in their first encounter, and won. But right now, has very little to be able to defend with. We see the larva popping out. Fredo needs to inject as quickly as he humanly possibly can. He's going to try to sneak around, but this is a hard thing to do some sneaking by. And now we see the Banelings have not yet engaged yet. The Zerg's going to have to engage so carefully. Oh my god, it doesn't go so well! The Google Zerg now streaming forward and on the verge of elimination. Google at 0-3 has just gotten a little bit of life breathed into him thanks to Tyr. More Zerglings streaming in from the Google Zerg. Shazam. GG. A little bit of a stutter, but you know what? Banelings leave me breathless too, Fredo. They leave me breathless too. And there's the good game. Google manages not to get all killed. It will not be a 4-0 victory. Google now manages to take the series up 3-1. That means that Google needs to win 3 more games. Zynga needs only win 1. Whatever you do, do not go anywhere. Any of you praying for a Google comeback, get your cheer sticks together, start whacking them like crazy, because Google might have the beginnings of a comeback in store. But if you would like Zynga, the underdog from Team Archon Dog, to take the win against Google and advance to face Microsoft, make sure that you log on to Farmville and start clearing out fields for more chickens and more pickets saying, "Hooray Zynga." My god, my instructions are complicated. Whatever you do, do not go anywhere, because game number 5 between Google and Zynga will be happening right after this.